Broncos country. Let's ride.
Fuck that guy. Sorry. This says I need a... What are you smoking? I already have 7 receivers. Minx says that backflip was trash. Fuck you, first of all. For the first part of your sentence right there, fuck you, okay? For the second part, he says, but I like how this draft is going. I love you. Are you trying to hurt me? Because if so, you succeeded. 25, show your feet. Let's go. You almost got me there. You almost got me there. I'm not going to do it. If I make it out of this, and you guys don't make it out of this, just know I'm going to talk some smack. What is up, everyone? What is up? How we doing today? We're in the Frenchie, and this Frenchie draft is really straightforward. No need to overthink this one at all, okay, guys? We got a 4 of 12 advancement rate, so we're in a 12-person group here. 4 of the 12 move on. Then it's a 1 of 5 quarterfinals, 1 of 5 semifinals, and a 376-seat final, okay? It's $2, 5 entry max, so just take the players you like the most. Don't overthink it. Don't try to get cute. Just take the players that you like the most. And that's how you're going to turn $2 into $10,000. First place gets $10,000. So like you see, DMA right here took Justin Jefferson, who normally goes at the end of the first round. DMA took him at pick number 6 here. If that's who you think is going to score the most in round 1, after who's already gone, just take him. Just take him. I only act. Hello. Not taking Gibbs even after the workhorse comments, huh? Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. I don't know. I mean, let me pull him up on Flock Fantasy right now. What was his percent last year? Last season, 68% snap share. So what is that going to go up to this year? Probably, let's say 80%. 80% snap share. And then let's look at Bijan. Bijan last year was at 80% already. I think they're still interchangeable. I think what that does do, though, is it hurts Pacheco more than it helps Gibbs. Might be a dumb comment to say, but you know what? We ball. But thank you for being here so early, I Only Act. Hope you're having a good day. I did see, though, that now Gibbs and Bijan in terms of ADP are tied at 1.6. So people are still 50-50 on them. We're coming back on the clock here. Who am I going to take? I would love for Drake Leonard to keep falling. Never mind. Eric takes him. Eric. That was not cool, bro. That was not cool. All right. Who are we going to take here? George Pickens goes. Only X is only a 370-seat final. Underdog is cooking. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. We're going to go with Devontae. And this actually might be my first share ever of Jeremiah Love. Am I going to go Love here? I can't do it, man. I can't take Jeremiah Love. So like I said, don't overthink it. Just take who you think is going to score the most points. That means I probably have to move Jeremiah Love down a little bit. But yeah, they're cooking. Only 375-seat final. And let's see. First place gets 10, second gets 5, third gets 25. So if you make the final, you're getting $14. That's it. So obviously it's a lot higher in other tournaments, but to turn $2 into 10K, this is going to be a really top-heavy tournament. Really top-heavy. Have you done any of them yet, I Only Act? Let me... Here's what we got in the news of football over the last couple of days. I don't think I actually liked... I want to see what you say about strategy first. So, the strategy for these is just pick your favorite players. You don't need the highest ceiling possible. Just, if you think that player is going to score the most, just take them. I don't want to overthink this one. Just take your favorite players. You only have 5 entries. It's a 375-seat final. You don't need a massive, massive upside, like in a 900 or 1,000-seat final. So, Cowboys wide receiver George Pickens has not attended the team's voluntary offseason workout program, but he is expected at Dallas' mandatory minicamp June 16th through the 18th. Right now, this is not news. Okay? If he is not there on June 16th to 18th for the mandatory minicamp, then this is news. But right now, it's not. Okay, the Frenchie Friday dropped. Tank Dell is practicing. Let me make sure I'm not on the clock. No. Tank Dell is going in as pick 195, so end of round 17, round 18, basically. I think we got to start taking more Tank Dell before he skyrockets up the ADP. So yeah, Tank Dell's practicing, which I did not see coming. I have not taken much to any of Tank Dell. So that's interesting. All right, we're 4 picks away. I have Bijan, Kyron, Devonta Smith. I need receivers here. So hopefully one of these guys, hopefully 2 of these guys falls. But yeah, strategy in this one, just take your favorite players. And I turned off my ownership because I don't want to be persuaded by, in this tournament specifically, what my ownership is in other tournaments, because this is separate on its own. So I don't have my ownership percentage here. I want both these guys to fall, please. Both of them. Oh, they do. Okay. We're going to just double tap wide receiver at the turn right here. Double tapping wide receiver at the turn. We got Bijan, Kyron, Devonta Smith, Jameson Williams, and Devontae Adams. Malik Washington is Miami's wide receiver 1, and it's like nobody cares. I did like it right here. Jahmyr Gibbs will be the team's bell cow per head coach Dan Campbell. I mean, this goes kind of similarly to what we're saying with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Mekhi Lemon. We were already drafting these guys like A.J. Brown was going to get traded. You were already drafting Gibbs as if he was going to be the bell cow. So I still think you want to have 50-50 shares of Bijan and Gibbs. And honestly, at this moment in time, I don't know who I want more. I don't know. Christian Watson signed a 4-year, $110.5 million extension. And then, I don't know if you saw Jaden Reed. I don't think I liked it. Jaden Reed signed a 3-year, $50 million extension. So Christian Watson is clearly the number 1 option on the Packers. Darnell Washington signs a 4-year, $42 million extension. So, I mean, if you wanted to take a flyer on him, you could. And then I think we already talked about the rest of these. We already talked about the rest of these. But let's go talk about... Do you guys know who the worst offense in football was last year? As you see me typing it on the screen, it was the Raiders. Okay. The Raiders' #1 receiver last year was Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker finished as the wide receiver 50 in terms of averages, 38 in terms of total points. They were the worst offense in football, and that was the #1 receiving option for the Raiders last year, minus Brock Bowers, so from a wide receiver standpoint. This year, the Dolphins may or may not be the worst offense in football this year. And Malik Washington is going as the wide receiver 79. If you can accurately tell who is going to be the #1 option from a receiver standpoint between Washington, Bell, Douglas, Tolbert, Coleman, you're going to get value. And I'm going to bet that it's going to be Malik Washington. He's the veteran. But yeah, you're going to get value on these guys. Because Malik Willis has to throw it to somebody. He has to. We will be doing 3 drafts today. 3 puppies. Or excuse me, 3 Frenchies. And then if we get 30 likes, we'll be doing a 4th draft. It's going to be the puppy. I have my free puppy from the bonuses. So we'll be doing a 4th one if we can get to 30 likes. I know it's a lot. But we'll be doing a 4th one. Parker Washington goes. I feel like Parker Washington is moving heavily up ADPs. He used to be going like in this range. And now he's consistently going in this range. Drew! Welcome to the stream, Drew. Malik Washington, wide receiver 1. Tolbert, wide receiver 2. Bell works in more towards the end of the year, in my opinion. What's up, Josh? What's up, Drew? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, I agree with Malik Washington. Tolbert and Bell, one of them by the end of the year will be obviously the #2. And then I'm going to take Jalen Hurts and... I'll go Hurts and Metcalf here. And then, yeah, Tolbert or Bell will be the #2 there. Have you done any of these yet, Drew? Any of the Frenchies? If not, we're going to be doing a couple more and see if you guys want to get in here with us. But in this one, we got pick 1. Does that have a B- advancement rate? It's kind of crazy. What else is going on? Oh, Russ is retiring. Yeah, we went through the rest of these. Guys, I was eating rice with teriyaki chicken today. And I took a bite. And there was something crunchy in there. So I thought I overcooked the rice or undercooked the rice, one of the two. And then I take a sip of my water. And it hurt. Oh my god, it hurt. One of my cavity fillings fell out. I'm pissed. I'm so mad. I thought it was a piece of rice that was hard. It was my cavity filling. Thankfully, it didn't fully come out, but it still hurts. So I'm going to call the dentist after the stream and make an appointment for Monday. But that thing hurt. Drew says, I haven't done any. I'll hop on the next one for sure. For sure. We'll get in more. And I'll make sure I count them down correctly. And then I do have a surprise for you guys when we get into the next draft that I was working on yesterday. I was working on it yesterday, so let's see what you guys think of it. Okay. a long run of no receivers go right here. Oh, let's check this out. Guys, I'm on a heater. Okay? Granted, these are $5 bets. I get it. I'm not ashamed of my bankroll. I get it. But I'm on a heater. Okay? Spurs to beat the Thunder and move on. Knicks to beat the Spurs in game 1. And then the Hurricanes to beat the Golden Knights yesterday. And I wanted to put money on the Spurs today because there's no way the Spurs go down 0-2 at home. But you got to pay a heavy price because apparently the entire world thinks the same thing. Like if I want to win $5, I have to put $20 down. $20 down to win $8. There's no way I'm doing that. And I'm not confident enough to lay the money or to lay the points. I don't know basketball that well. I just know for sure the Spurs are not going down 0-2 at home. They're just not. And what I want to do in these drafts is going back to one of the previous streams I had. I don't want, unless a tight end falls, I don't feel like I need to pay for one until round 9. I don't need to force a tight end until round 9. So yeah, Jaden Reed got paid. I'm not going to be going Blake Corum. I don't want Kyron and Corum on the same team. Guys, I don't like the Michael Wilson price. Are you guys drafting Michael Wilson? I know there was comments from Mike LaFleur coming out saying Michael Wilson was going to play the Puka Nacua role. There's just no way that comment moved the needle for anybody, right? There's just no way. Oh, I got Brandcat in front of us. Let's see. Who's Brandcat gonna go? Corum? Goes Purdy. So I can get one of these quarterbacks here for sure. I'm gonna do this. I don't like either of these to these stack. So I'm gonna do that. So we got the double quarterback. We're done at quarterback. We got Hurts paired up with Devontae. We got Goff paired up with Williams and Laporta. And then we got Bijan, Kyron, Metcalf, and Adams. I like this team. What does it say now? Okay. Well, what the hell? I don't care. I like this team. I don't care. I don't care. Who has the best team in here? This guy? Beach Bum? There's no way. Oh no, this guy right here. Bolt's Gang. Okay, dude. That's an industry plant. Bolt Gang has got to be an industry plant. Goes Lamb, A-Chain, Rice, Egbuka, Judkins, Tyson, Pollard, Harvey. No tight ends or no quarterbacks through the first 8 rounds. Yeah, that's an industry plant. Beach Bum's got the second. Amon-Ra, Chase Brown, Higgins, Burden, Jadarian Price, Burrow, Hubbard, Reed, Stafford. The Stafford pick is interesting there. The Stafford pick is interesting there. Guys, let me take a look at something. Hold up. So, I was looking at my most owned players, and I moved Hubbard down a lot. I think I was wrong about Hubbard and Jonathan Brooks. I think he's just way too high. I do not want to have 25% Hubbard here. Waiting for one of Laporta, Pitts, or Fannin is the way to go. Taking Bowers McBride, that seems like I don't like my teams as much. I agree. I only act. I agree. So I know we've talked about this a bunch of times, right? But my first Bowers or McBride team, this is my only A- McBride team, and it was three tight ends. I just like I've moved every tight end above round 8 down in my rankings. I just think you can get so much more value the later in these rounds. Like if Bowers makes it to round 3, I'll take him. I have that baked into my rankings. If Bowers make it to round 3, I'll take him. If McBride makes it to like this range, I'll take him. I'm not going to take him at the beginning of round 2. Loveland needs to be at the end of round 5. I think I have him right behind Lamar Jackson in my rankings. And then Tucker Kraft, yeah. I just would rather stock up at other positions and take tight end later and take 3 of them. Tight ends account for so little of your overall points that the only way that you lose is if Bowers or McBride or Kraft or Loveland just pops off in week 15, 16, 17, which they really can. All right. Who do I want here? Chris Rodriguez is not even practicing yet. I for sure want to go Wandale. I'm not going to go Chris Rodriguez. I don't want to reach for either of these two. I think these two are bad picks. So I'll take a tight end in this range. And Travis Kelce is my highest ranking tight end. So I'll go Kelce here. Now let's take a look what it says. All right. We moved up a little bit. I like it. But yeah, like let me go look at my McBride teams and my Bowers teams and see what my grade is. So I've taken them in 7 drafts. I was taking these guys a lot when I first started doing these drafts. And the more I did it, the less I liked it. So yeah, A-, B-, C, C-, C-, D+, D+. I just don't like the way the teams come out. Like this is a Jaden Daniels, Jacoby Brissett team. That is nasty. I think that's more so on me than. And this is a Mahomes, Brissett, Cousins team. Oh yeah, these teams are gross. Bowers. B, B-, C, D+. Like. Nah. I'm okay. Is Malik Willis going higher and higher in these drafts? Are you guys taking Malik Willis up here? Above Darnold, Ward, Stroud, Young, Jones? Malik Willis is going to be on the worst offense in football with nobody to throw the ball to. Got Malik Washington, Dulich, Chris Bell, Caleb Douglas. Like, the guys never played more than 8 games in a season. I don't know. I would prefer the other quarterbacks over Malik Willis. I know that he has some rushing upside, but like he's quarterback 21 on Underdog's ADP. Haven't taken him much at all. Seems like a landmine. I agree. The guy has not even started double-digit games in a season. And when he was on the Packers, he threw the ball like 20 times max per game. Where is it? Attempts. 11, 21. Go back one more year. 14, 19, 13. Like, he hasn't thrown the ball more than 20 times. Okay, more than 21 times in a game. The guy's thrown the ball more than 21 times in a game twice. In 4 years in the NFL, he's had 2 games with 21 or more pass attempts. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. We do need another running back here. Goddard falls 10 picks past ADP. No. I'm not going to take Goddard here. I'll go McMillan. Let's see what Brandcat wants to do. Not to mention his top receiver is Malik Willis. No, literally. If Malik Washington is your top receiver, you're in trouble. Unless you're Mahomes or Allen, you're in trouble. I'm going to go McMillan here. I just don't see a point to taking Goddard here when I can take Stowers in round 16 or 17. And then I'll go Jonah Coleman because I need another running back. Jonah Coleman, not my favorite running back, but we need another one. We need another one. Drew says, I'm coming around on McMillan. A lot of positive camp buzz. Godwin is 30 and hasn't stayed healthy for the last 2 years. What's up, First Down Fantasy? Hello, hello. Better hide your EV. Yeah, that's why I always join a draft before I start the stream. That way I can at least get one good draft in before all you guys get in here. Welcome to the stream. All right, Drew. I like Chris Godwin this year. I do. But my problem is I like all 3 of the Bucs receivers, especially with Bucky Irving having that shoulder injury. I think they're going to have to throw the ball a ton. But let's look at McMillan first. Okay, McMillan played 4 games last year. One of them was an 18-point game. 2 years ago, after he wasn't injured, this is what he did. Granted, this was with Liam Cohen, but this is what he did. I like Jalen McMillan a lot. Let's look at Godwin when healthy. Godwin when healthy. This is what he can do. Like, I know this was 2 years ago now, but if he just stays healthy, I think he's going to be really good, especially at ADP. I think they're all priced wrong. And then at Ibuka, weeks 1 through 5, when he got injured in week 6, he was awful after that. Weeks 1 through 5, the guy was a monster. So I think that he's going to go back to this form. Maybe not exactly this because it's such a small sample size, but he's for sure going to perform better than his ADP. I think all 3 of the Bucs receivers are. I like all 3 of the Bucs receivers at ADP. I only access you called the Knicks W. Also, you got Wemby and the Spurs tonight. I 100% have them. Let's go here. I 100%. So my reasoning for the Knicks beating the Spurs in round 1 was I think the Knicks 4-0'd their last 2 opponents. So they were just so much more rested than the Spurs. And the Spurs went to Game 7 against the Thunder. I still think the Spurs will win everything. But that was the easiest call ever because they went to Game 7 and the other team 4-0'd the last 2 opponents. They were just so much more rested. And my problem with betting them tonight is like I have to bet $25 to win 10. I'm just not going to do that. And I don't know basketball enough to know if they're going to win by 7. I think for sure the Spurs will win. But I don't know if they'll win by 7. And then last night, I took the Hurricanes. They were not going to go down 2-0 at home to the Golden Knights. And it was close for a little bit. They were down, 2-0 going into the third period. And then they scored 3 uncontested goals. And then the Knights scored a buzzer beater with like a minute left. But overall, the Hurricanes were able to pull it out. But yeah, I for sure got the Spurs tonight. But it seems like so does everybody else. All right, who are we going to go here? We still need 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and 1 more tight end. But thank you guys for being here today. If you guys weren't here at the beginning, what we talked about was not overthinking this tournament. This is a 4 of 12, 1 of 5, 1 of 5, 376 seat final. Just take your favorite players. If you think one player is going to score more than the other, just take your favorite players. You don't have to get crazy stacks in here. You don't have to be super unique. There's only, 28,000 entrants. It's not that much. All right, we're 2 away. Give me 1 sec. I don't have a rookie receiver yet. Stribling is my highest ranked player, so I'll go Stribling. And then I want another running back here. I have Dylan Sampson up here. I'll just take him. Why not? Why not? What are we at? C+? All right, we're moving up. We're moving up. First Time Fantasy says, this team is terrible without me being in there because it makes you draft better and you steal my players. I have not once stole your player. Not once. And this team is not terrible, okay? Let's go down the list, and I'll prove to you that this team is not terrible, right? We got Jalen Hurts. Locked and loaded top 5 fantasy quarterback this year. Guarantee it, okay? Paired up with Devontae Smith. Locked in top 10 wide receiver finish this year. Guarantee it. And that's it. Then we got Jared Goff paired up with Jameson and Sam Laporta. I'm not saying Amon-Ra is going to miss time because if he did, all my other drafts would be cooked. But if he did, locked and loaded. Then we got Bijan. Automatic bell cow. Don't need the coach to come out and say it. Then we got Kyron, not 50-50 with Blake Corum Kyron. Jonah Coleman, who's asking for money on TikTok Lives. He's going to put the work in. Don't worry about it. Dylan Sampson. Quinshawn Judkins is not 100% healthy yet. Don't look at Twitter. RB1 in Cleveland. Then we got Devontae Adams, another 40 touchdown season incoming. DK Metcalf going to get bombs 5 yards down the field from Aaron Rodgers, who's still got that arm. Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver 2, potentially 1. Maybe Tate's not him. Who knows? In Tennessee, Jalen McMillan, like somebody said, Chris Godwin. Who said that? Oh yeah, Drew said that. Like Drew said, Godwin's 38 years old, hasn't been healthy for the last 3 seasons. Maybe Egbuka isn't the Egbuka that we think he's gonna be. And DeJon Stribling, just do your thing. Travis Kelce, we need you to turn back the clock. Turn back the clock. First Down Fantasy says this team seems bad. This team is so bad you deserve a 5-minute timeout. Hey, everybody relax now. Everybody relax, okay? This team's going to win me 10 grand. This team is going to win me 10 grand, okay? You got to trust the process here. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this team's that good. I don't think this team's that good. I would have rather had one of these two over these two, both of them. Where did it go wrong, chat? I don't think this team is that bad. I lied. No, this team is good. Shut up, Phil. This team is good. Told you this team is low-key trash. We'll take out 4 more. No, you watch your mouth, Phil. This team is good. I don't care. This team is solid. Bijan's going to carry us. That's it. Yeah, this running back room is awful. These two players right here. All right, I need one more running back, one more receiver, one more tight end. Where are the receivers at? Oh my gosh. What is going on in this draft? Am I going to have to go Nicholas Singleton here? I mean, he is falling 11 picks past ADP. He has to beat out Pollard and Tajay Spears, though. All right. I'll go Emmett Johnson. Am I going to take another rookie, though? Give me Mike Washington. Just, oh my gosh. Just give me Washington. I don't know. I don't know, chat. And then, give me Greg Dulcich. Yeah, give me Dulcich. To be fair, I think Samson will have a bigger role than people think because I don't think they want to run Judkins into the ground. My problem with both of the guys from the Browns is that they're never going to have the opportunity to run the ball after halftime. They're going to be playing 9 games or 8.5 games instead of 17. They're just not going to be able to run the ball in Cleveland. They don't have a defense. They trade away Myles Garrett. But let's queue up some of these receivers here. Let's just queue up some of these receivers here. I think Booty will get traded. I don't want Tyreek. Give me Cooper Kupp. And we're going to get into another one right now. I'll get a little Tolbert in there. Hollywood Brown. All right. Let's hop out of this draft. Never talk about it again. And let's get into another one, chat. I'll sync it up after. I'm a 3-2-1 it. We're getting into a Frenchie. Frenchie 5, if you have more of them, get in here with us. 3, 2, 1, in.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Fuck that guy. Sorry. This says I need a... What are you smoking? I already have 7 receivers. Minx says that backflip was trash. Fuck you, first of all. For the first part of your sentence right there, fuck you, okay? For the second part, he says, but I like how this draft is going. I love you. Are you trying to hurt me? Because if so, you succeeded. 25, show your feet. Let's go. You almost got me there. You almost got me there. I'm not going to do it. If I make it out of this, and you guys don't make it out of this, just know I'm going to talk some smack. Whoa, who... Is this your streamer, chat? I only access bro's got the PPR Tyler edits. I have not seen a PPR Tyler stream. But he ain't doing backflips like we do over here. Drew says, I think I missed it. Yeah, I don't see RB1 in here. To be fair, when I joined up, there was like 1 spot left. I see First Down Fantasy in here. And I've seen Blue Jay before, but I don't think any of you guys are Blue Jay. But appreciate y'all for being here. I'm on the clock. We're going Jamar Chase. Not going to overthink it. Give me Chase, okay? Give me Chase. Was it too loud? I tried to make sure that it wasn't too loud. Was it too loud for you guys? Let me go sync my last one that we did. I'm still 2 picks away. What is going on over here? Come on, Brandcat. Lock it in. Kurt Biz! Welcome to the stream, Kurt. Also, appreciate the follow on Twitter. Followed you back. Appreciate you. All right, when I get back there, I'll check out everybody's spots there. All right. Drew says, I got lucky because I don't got to compete with UC in the finals. I feel the same. I feel the same. But you know what? 4 people of the 12 will move out of that draft. So it's not the end of the world. You know, all 4 of us could have made it out. Let me go back to completed. And let me sync this up real quick. Here we go. Nope. The Frenchie 5. Here we are. 2583. What's today? The 4th? The 5th already? Oh my gosh. Where did the time go? It's syncing 43 of them? What is happening? You guys can't see it, but it's syncing 43 drafts. I gotta get back here. 7 away. All right. Oh my gosh, I threw. All right. Hold up, chat. Give me 1 sec, chat. I don't know what's going on. We're not going to have the tool. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're in. We're in. All right, Curtin at the 8 spot, he said. Kanklefish, love the name. And we got First Down Fantasy and Phil in at the 10 spot. And then I got the 3 spot. Did it sync? Let me see. I know I'm coming on the clock right here. Give me a sec, guys. Did it sync? It did not yet. All right, I'm on the clock. I'm going to go. I really wanted Drake London there. I'm going to go AJ Brown. First of all, heck that guy. But I'll take him here. I'll take AJ Brown. I got to sync this chat. Give me a sec. Here we go. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. There we go. 57 drafts? Have I really done that many? Sheesh. All right, we're 1 pick away. I have Devontae Smith high up my rankings. I don't care. I'm taking him again. I don't care. Y'all can call me crazy. Devontae Smith will finish as a top 10 receiver this year. And yes, I'm an Eagles fan, so I could be biased. But you know what? We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. The Frenchie 5's not in here. Oh, there it is. All right, we're good. We're chilling now. We are chilling now. Best ball queue coming in hot. Oh my gosh. Remain calm, Josh. Remain calm. Breathe. Says, I heard his quarterback sucks. Are you trying to get me going on a Friday? It's Frenchie Friday, best ball. Are you trying to start shit? Let's pull it up. Okay? Because that hurts me. This man right here. 6-1-2-5-8. All while having the most incompetent offensive coordinators last year and in 2023. Okay? I know people do not like Jalen. I get it, okay? I don't think he's the most talented quarterback, but this guy plays ball. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Appreciate you being here, Best Ball. Appreciate it. We're in draft number 2. If we can get to 30 likes, we'll do 4 of them. We're doing a Frenchie right now. We'll do a Frenchie for the next one. And then for the 4th one, I don't know what we'll do. I still have my free puppy, but we'll probably do another Frenchie. All right, I'm going to go Waddle. And then I'll take whatever receiver or whatever running back falls back to me right here. Whichever running back falls back to me, I'll take them. I don't typically like going 4 receivers out the gate like this, because then you're so far behind at running back. But my only other option was taking one of these guys. And I'm not going to reach knowing I can get one of them on the way back here. I could probably still get Trevion. On a Trevion goes to Blue Jay. Ham-boned. Who are you going to take? Mike Evans. Okay. We'll go Swift. We're going to go DeAndre Swift here. Take our first running back. DeAndre Swift, you're going to carry us. Kyle Monangai who? Don't worry about it. We're going to go Swift. So we go Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and DeAndre Swift. I like this team. Amped Phil has Ginty, Hampton, Allen, and Burden. And then Kurt has Amon-Ra, Bowers, Etienne, Egbuka, Tootin. Solid teams here. Solid teams here. But let's go take a look at Devontae Smith. There's been, what, like 5 games that he's played without A.J. Brown? And that's not counting the playoff game that he played. Devontae Smith. Games with and without A.J. Brown. So with Brown, he averages 14 points a game. Without Brown, he averages 14.5. I'm buying the 0.5 spike. I am buying the 0.5 spike. I don't know about you guys, but that 0.5 looks mighty enticing. Mighty enticing. For Some Fantasy says the unstacked DJ Moore always makes me... Dude, I'm not taking DJ Moore there unless I have Josh Allen. Ever. One of these guys is falling to me. I don't care. Whoever it is, it doesn't matter to me. One of these 2 is going to fall. Okay? Thank you. Get Dak off my screen. Hurts or May, one of them is going to fall to me. I have all the receiving options from these guys. There's no way. Okay? Blue Jay, don't do it to me, Blue Jay. Oh, wait, we're good. We're good. I forget. It's not 4 people. It's only 2 people in between us. They're not going to double tap a quarterback at the turn here. Neither of these guys are going to double tap quarterback here. We're going to get Jalen Hurts. There goes Tyler Warren. Ham-boned. Come on. Take Metcalf. Take Warren. You're watching a master at work, chat. You're watching a master at work. Drew says, agree, first down, he's just not good anymore. This guy, DJ Moore. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. He had a couple spike weeks last year. let's look at Shakir. Okay, Shakir was the number 1 option last year. What did he finish as? Wide receiver 44. Before that, it was Diggs. Wide receiver 12. I think Diggs is better than Moore, obviously. This team is just a run-first team. I know you guys are going to say, aren't the Eagles? Don't talk to me about it. This team is a run-first team. I think they want to run the ball first. So DJ Moore going as the wide receiver, what? Where is he? Right here. He should be going in this range right here, probably. Tyson Tate Pierce. This is the range that he should be going in if you don't have Josh Allen. Where am I at? Am I doing the worst? Oh my gosh. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I absolutely need Pollard to fall to me here. I absolutely need Pollard to fall to me here. Noah, thank you. Kennedy Curse, you already have 2 running backs. You don't have a quarterback. Are you effing kidding me? You wanted Tony Pollard there. You wanted Rico. I do not like Blake Corum. I'll go Corum. Give me. I got sniped twice. They're not even in the stream and I got sniped twice. Am I going to get Kyle Pitts here? Hambone, don't do it. Take Laporta. I want another running back here. I mean, I could reach if I really wanted to. Which I do. Okay, I reached on running back. I don't care. Reach on the players you want. I don't care. First time fantasy says, I agree, but everyone always takes him. I feel like they're just mad that they can't get Allen, so they take more. So stupid. If they want to throw their drafts, go ahead and let them. How much more do I have? I have 1 draft with DJ Moore, and I have Josh Allen. That is the only time I'll ever take DJ Moore. Let's look at Alec Pierce. I actually drafted Alec Pierce. When did I draft him? Huh. But I feel the same way about Pierce. If you're not going to get Daniel Jones later, why are you taking Alec Pierce? There's just no need. There's just no need. All right. Stafford, Dart, Murray. Laporta goes back there. Kyle Pitts is still on the board. Kyle Pitts is no longer on the board. Well, let's look at our team, okay? We got Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Mekhi Lemon. Running backs, we got DeAndre Swift, Blake Corum, Kenneth Gainwell. Would you guys have rather taken Brooks there or Kenneth Gainwell? Let me know. Are you guys taking Brooks on this team or Kenneth Gainwell? I was debating between the 2 of them. I didn't know who to take. I'm so glad we took Jalen Hurts. Oh my gosh. Look at all these quarterbacks that just went off the board. Dude, if you're stuck taking 3 quarterbacks, you're just paying such a high price. You're getting a crappy quarterback. But that was good for us. We don't want to see another quarterback. So JCM needs to fall to us. Green. Grenier, Greiner. Don't. Oh, think Chris Rodriguez. I'm a hater. I'm a Chris Rodriguez hater. Just give me Kittle. Give me Kittle here. You guys don't want him. Give me Kittle here. Kelsey goes to Blue Jay. No way you're double tapping Kelsey and Kittle there. There's just no way. And then ham-boned. I do have to worry about ham-boned. Higgins. What's he cooking over there? All right. They take Mark Andrews. We're going to go. Says he's ahead of schedule. That's my boy. That's my boy. We're going to go Kittle. We are just cooking on all cylinders here. We are cooking on all cylinders here. I don't care. But thank you all for being here. Thank you. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. We'll do a 4th draft. If we can get to 30 likes. This is our 2nd draft right now. We're going to be doing Frenchies all day. So we'll do another Frenchie after this. If you weren't able to get into this one, make sure you're ready to get into the next one. And if you don't want to miss the stream, make sure you hit the sub button, notification bell, so you get notified when we go live. We have a video coming out this Sunday. It's going to be the 5 players that I'm fading that I don't think you guys should be taking at their ADP price. If you've been in here, you probably already know who might be on that list. But here he goes, Malik Willis again. Going at this price. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But in this draft currently, we got Kurt, pick 8. And we got First Down Fantasy at pick 10. So they got Genty, Hampton, Allen, Burden, Watson, Tate, Godwin, Johnson, Worthy, Love, Mason, Kincaid. Solid team. Then we got Kurt, Monarch St. Brown, Brock Bowers, Travis Etienne, Ibuka, Tootin, Daniels, Warren, Metcalf, Brooks, Goff, Coker, Gadsden. Another solid team. And then us, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, DeAndre Swift, Mekhi Lemon, Hurts, Corum, Gainwell, JCM, and Kittle. Perfect team. Can't get better than that. It can't get better than that. Oh, we're on the clock. We're going to go Ward. So we're going to go Ward. Later, I can go Gunnar Helm, Calvin Ridley, if I wanted to. So there is still some stacking options with Cam Ward there. And I do need another tight end, so I can go Gunnar Helm later. I really want a McMillan. Okay. I'm not going Jonah Coleman twice in these. I'll go once. I'm not going twice. I need another tight end. I'll go Hunter Henry. Ooh, we're moving up, chat. We are moving up. We're catching up. All right, so later I can go Gunnar Helm. Pick 178. What's my next pick? I got to make sure I take him in 2 rounds. I have to. What's the tool telling me? A 3rd quarterback? Am I going 3 quarterbacks here? I don't think I need to. This has a much higher playoff advancement rate. It's 4 of 12 instead of 2 of 12. I need a higher finals rate. 6 running backs is the move. I'm going to go 2-7-6-3, chat. Let's see how that looks. 7 running backs. I think I do need 7 running backs on this team. Have I ever gone 7 running backs? Oh, yeah, I have. Right here. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Juwan Johnson is still falling. Do you guys know something I don't know about Juwan Johnson? What happened to this man? I don't know if I said... Joseph says, yo, what's up, Joseph? I don't know if I said hi. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I would rather have Brian Robinson, but if Juwan Johnson falls... What's going on here? What are they cooking over there? All right, Gren. Okay, you saved me from myself. I needed a running back here. I'll go Brian Robinson. No, we're going to go 6 running backs. We're going to be 2-6-7-3. Technically, I should be taking Gunnar Helm here. He is not making it back. So I'll go Gunnar Helm. I'm reaching, but in this tournament, don't overthink it. Just take the players you want. Take the players that stack correctly. If that's the player that you want, just take them. This is such an easy advance rate tournament, and the final is only 375. Just take your guys here. I'm going to go Gunnar Helm, get my 3rd tight end, pair him up with Cam Ward. And now, I know this says 8 wide receivers, but my wide receiver room is Chase, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Mekhi Lemon. I don't think I need 8 of them. I just need 7 of them. So I'll go 1 more running back and then 2 more receivers here. But appreciate all you guys for being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button. We will be doing a 4th draft if we can get to 30 likes. And right now we're in draft number 2. And we're going to get to a Frenchie right after this one. Ooh, first down fantasy. Looks like you're losing EV here. I don't want to have to call you out. But me and Kurt, we're taking you to school. I hope you brought a notepad. We're taking you to school, first down fantasy. Nothing. Nothing. Calvin really still isn't practicing, huh? Yeah. Who am I going to take here? Calvin really goes off the board. That's fine. I'll go Judy. And then I'll take a running back here. I would love to get Braylon Allen. I lied. I would love to get Malik Washington or Tank Dell here. Give me one of them. Give me one of these guys. The Scourge. Welcome to the stream, The Scourge. Appreciate you for being here. Says, good show. I agree with DJ Moore. Only got him like twice out of 50 drafts. Yeah, DJ Moore just a terrible click. Terrible click. I need Allen for DJ Moore. I agree. I 100% agree, and I think most of us do in this chat. DJ Moore is just a terrible pick at ADP. But thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to go one more running back. Let's just queue some up. I don't know. Let's just queue some up. Okay. I am going to get into another draft right now. I'm so overweight on Kittle. I put out a video. George Kittle is going way too low. When he plays, he's a top 3 to 4 points per game tight end. And he's already ahead of schedule. He should be ready by week 2. Week 1, they might not plan because they're going overseas to London. But week 2, he should be ready. Okay. Let me get into another draft. I'm going to use the restroom, and then we'll be back. So get ready. Get ready to be in the next draft, everybody. If you want to get into the next draft, we're going to do a Frenchie 5. And I'm going to count us down. Count us down. 3, 2, 1. We are in the Frenchie 5.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Fuck that guy. Sorry. This says I need a... What are you smoking? I already have 7 receivers. Minx says that backflip was trash. Fuck you, first of all. For the first part of your sentence right there, fuck you, okay? For the second part, he says, but I like how this draft is going. I love you. Are you trying to hurt me? Because if so, you succeeded. 25, show your feet. Let's go. You almost got me there. You almost got me there. I'm not going to do it. If I make it out of this, and you guys don't make it out of this, just know I'm going to talk some smack. And I'm back. Like nothing ever happened. Like nothing ever happened. Okay. We got Drew in here. Drew at pick 7. I'm at pick 8. We got Blue Jay in here. Blue Jay, are you on the stream? Or you've been in a lot of these drafts. Maybe you're not. Chances are you're not. But who knows? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry I had to take all your money in the last draft, but Drew's in this one, so we're going to scorch earth this place. Good luck. First Down Fantasy says, I honestly really believe it's people not wanting the Josh Allen draft to have DJ Moore, so they just take them out of spite. It might be beneficial that you don't take DJ Moore ADP, even if you have Josh Allen, because that's more than likely going to be the highest owned combo with Josh Allen. If I had to guess, that'd be the highest owned combo. All right. I prefer the receivers at this range over McCaffrey and over Jonathan Taylor. Blue Jay goes Justin Jefferson, RB1. Who are you going to go? Who are you going to go, Drew? And then after I make a pick right here, I will go sync. Goes Jonathan Taylor. All right, we're going to take a Mon-Ra. Let me go sync my last draft. Is it done yet? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. What the hell was that? Had to put in my cheat codes real quick. 2673. Here we go. There we go. 65. All right. Let's sync it up. Let's get back to the active ones. 4 picks away. All right. This might be my favorite start if this guy falls to me right here. If this player, Amon-Ra St. Brown and a Chase Brown start is all floor, high ceiling upside. Like, this start, I love it. I love it. If you didn't get in this draft, count your blessings. If you did, hopefully you can get one of the other 3 spots of the 4, okay? Drew, appreciate you for being here, though. All right. What did our last draft get? B-. Okay. B-. Okay. We got Kurt in here, got a B+. Congrats, Kurt. Solid team. Okay, and then first down fantasy B+. I don't think the tool's working that well. I think the tool might be bugged a little bit, chat. I'm going to have to send a tweet. And we did get a new sub here, so I appreciate you guys, whoever did sub. It didn't pop up on screen because on YouTube it's kind of buggy. Sometimes if you don't show, like if your subscriptions aren't public, it won't show on stream. So I'm just gonna, I know I Only Act is in here. I Only Act, thank you for subbing a while ago. You've been in here, but I appreciate you. So now we're accurate. We're at 287, Familia. 287, okay? If we get to 1,000 before the big dog fills or before September 1st, whichever one, we will do a big dog, okay? And somebody asked the other day, will we be doing, they spin the wheel big dog? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are insane, okay? That's all I got to say about that. 2 picks up. Kurt Biz says, love my team, the tool is broken. That's all that matters. The tool's broken, that's all that matters. As long as you love your team, that is all that matters. I'm going 3 for 3 Devontae Smith here. Chat. Y'all can say whatever you want. Devontae Smith, barring an injury, is a top 10 receiver for fantasy purposes. Okay? Y'all can say whatever you want. Josh Allen goes. But yeah. What's going on in the world of football today? Anything? Okay, wait, hold up. Sorry, I'm on Twitter right now. The Eagles are potentially trading for Max Crosby. I don't know if that's true or not. But it's on ESPN, so take it with a grain of salt. All right. So we're 2 picks away. Oh, please. Oh, please fall to me. Amika Egbuka, come on down. Come on down, wide receiver 1 in Tampa Bay. Oh, I love this team. If I don't get an S tier, the tool is truly broken. Let's look at this video. Wait. Let's look at this video. Let me pull it up for you guys. You guys want to see a master at work here? There we go. Good catch. Get out of the way, coach. Here we go. Watch this. like a gazelle. Like a gazelle, chat. I don't know. If you don't think this guy's top 10 material, leave him for me. Leave him for me. All right. What's going on here? What am I missing? I only access Eagles glaze. Call me a donut. Call me a donut from Krispy Kreme. Okay? Hold up. Let me control my chat for a second. Hold up. Eagles glaze. It's not glaze if it's the truth, okay? I only act. Now, Drew. Drew says Hurts will ruin any wide receiver. I'm going to get back to that after I make this pick. Feel bad for you and my brother, who is also an Eagles fan. Drew. What am I pulling up right here? Hold up. Don't distract me. You're in this draft. You're trying to distract me. Bucky Irving falls. I'll take him. If you guys want to keep having players just fall in my lap, I'll take him. Okay? Let's take a look. Okay, Devontae Smith as the wide receiver 2 on the Eagles. Finishes wide receiver 13, 18, 17 in terms of points per game. A.J. Brown. Back when I liked him. Wide receiver 6, 7, 13, and 11. You better take that back right now, Drew. And don't feel bad for me. I got to see both Super Bowls. Okay? Wait, who's your team? Drew, are you the Patriots fan? I remember talking mad smack to somebody on the Twisted Tea stream, but I got brain fog, so I can't remember who it was. Are you the Patriots fan? And your brother seems like a cool guy. Okay? Oh, I can't. I'm not. Oh. Give me Parker. Give me Parker. This team is OP. If you guys are trying to get in the Frenchie 5, just don't. It's over. The team has already been, that's going to win has already been drafted. And we're barely in round 6. Drew says, I'm from Oregon. We don't have anything, so I just bandwagon on the Bengals when they got Jamar Chase. So Bengals, who day? Bengals are fine. Bengals, if you're going to feel bad for anybody. What does that say right there? 37-17. 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. 5 catches, 84 yards. 132.5 passer rating. I don't know. That just came up on my screen. I don't know what that was. Sorry, chat. I'm back. But do you watch college football, Drew? Oregon Ducks or nah? I don't like college football, chat. I can't get into it. I'll watch the playoffs, but that's it. Who's your guys' college team if you watch college? All right. We got Chase Brown, Bucky Irving. If Bucky Irving is not hurt, this RB room is legit. Amon-Ra, Devontae Smith, Emeka Egbuka, Parker Washington. These guys are all the #1 receiving options on their team. Yeah, this team is loaded. Laugh at Parker Washington, but you'll see, chat. Let me show you guys something. On Underdog, are the season-long props up for the NFL? They're not. Oh. No, they're not. I thought they were. Did they take them? Oh no, they're right here. They're right here. They're right here. They're right here. Everybody, lock in, lock in, lock in. Here they are. Give me Trevor Lawrence. Pair him up with Parker Washington. Mekhi Lemon has fallen so much, but I don't have Jalen Hurts. Where's the Jalen Hurts team? Back here. They take Alec Pierce. Maybe they know something I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't know. But, wait. Wait. I can't pick... Oh, futures. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Let me pull this up so you guys can at least see what's going on. I'm trying to find... So you can't do it anymore. All right, then. We're coming on the clock here. Quentin Johnston goes. Am I going all in on the Bucks? Because I can get Baker later as well. 117. Chris Godwin, if you stay healthy. Just stay healthy. Just please stay healthy. All right, what else is going on? All right, I'm back. Sorry, chat. All right, let's look at our team. So Parker Washington. Who do you guys think is going to be the #1 on the Jaguars? People are drafting Brian Thomas, and I know Parker Washington is the most polarizing player at his pick. Like, if you look at the last 3 games, and then you look at the Jaguars' playoff games, give me a sec. I'm pulling it up. I think this man just popped off in this game too. Yeah, so if you look at these last 3 games here, 26, 19, 19, and then you look at the playoff game, this is 13, this is about another 20-point game. His last 4 games were 26, 19, 19, and 20. It's a small sample size, but it's a Liam Cohen run offense. And the last time Liam Cohen was in charge of an offense was the Bucks 2 years ago. And this was Chris Godwin 2 years ago before he got hurt. And they play a very similar role. I'm 100% taking Parker Washington every chance that I get. What pick is my next pick? 113. Okay. I'll get Baker on the way back. I need a tight end here. Harold Fanning goes. Drew, who you taking, Drew? Who you got? Takes Michael Pittman. That's a good pick. I could either go Jonathan Brooks. I'm going to go Jonathan Brooks. I can get value later at tight end. I can get value later. And then on the way back here, I'm going to go Baker. This team without Baker is just awful. You have to have Baker on this team. You have Chris Godwin, you have Emeka Egbuka, and Bucky Irving. If Baker is awful, this whole team is done anyways. So, yeah. And there's no way Baker comes back to me at pick 128. He goes as pick 117. He would have to fall 11 picks past ADP. Chat, is he going to make it back to me? Do I get greedy? Do I get greedy here, chat? There's no way he makes it back to me, though. And if I don't take him, this team is cooked. No. No. Okay. All right, I'll take him. Oh, I almost got greedy there. Ooh, the greed was talking to me. This thing right here was staring at me in the face. Ooh. I almost took Kyle Pitts over Baker Mayfield in hopes that he fell 11 spots past ADP. Not the pot of greed. All right, get that off the screen. Okay. What's our grade right now? Oh, we have the S tier team. Chat. Oh, no, wait. There's 2 S tier teams. Lamb, Walker, Allen, Scatabo, Price, Thomas, Mackay, Lemon, Sutton, Worthy. It's because they got the lemon fall. And then we have Brown, Smith, Egbuka, Irving, Washington, Lawrence, Godwin, Brooks, Mayfield. I like our team more. I like our team more. Maybe Baker was going to make it back. If not another quarterback goes here, Baker was 100% going to make it back to me. Raphael Berber. Welcome to the stream, Raphael. Have you done any of these Frenchies yet? They're $2. You can max this out for $10. A quarterback still has not gone. Oh my gosh. Please somebody take a quarterback here. Make me feel better about my pick. Make me feel better about my pick, please. You did one already? Nice, nice, nice. We're going to get another one after this. At least one more after this. If you guys want to see a fourth one, make sure you guys hit the like button. Get to 30 likes and we'll do a fourth one. I know it's a big ass chat on this fine Friday, but you know, people are slowly starting to get out of work. I don't know if people are still in school, but okay, Tyler Shutt goes. Oh, we're coming up here. All right, we need a tight end. We're going to go Jake Ferg. If Lamb or Pickens misses any time, Ferg is a locked and loaded top 5 tight end for fantasy purposes. And then with my next pick, I could probably double tap tight end. Check my phone. Oh, you sent me. Okay, let's all look at this guy's team, chat. I wish I could pull it up on stream, but I can't. Dak Prescott with CeeDee Lamb, CJ Stroud, Tua Tagovailoa, unstacked. Oh no, with Drake London. I'm on the clock. Hold up. Malco, don't do it, Malco. Malco, don't do it. Rashid Shaheed. Okay, we'll take Travis Hunter here. Pair him up with Trevor Lawrence. Okay. Ralph, I'll look at this later. I'll look at this later. All right. Do we have the S tier still? We went down? Does anybody have the S tier? Oh. Sal at the 4 spot. All right. Let's look at Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, the last time we saw him play football was week 7 of last year, and he put up 24 points. 14 targets, 8 catches, 101 yards, 1 touchdown. That was the last time we ever saw Travis Hunter play football. Raphael says he's playing defense. So let's pull this up. That may be true that he is 100% only playing defense. But let's look at this. Travis Hunter has been getting plenty of reps with Jaguars quarterbacks at OTAs despite offseason talk of his role decreasing on offense. If either Parker Washington, Brian Thomas, or Jacoby Myers miss any time, if any of those guys suck, if Brian Thomas can't get back to what he was his rookie year, if Parker Washington is not who he was the last 4 games of the year, if Jacoby Myers is Jacoby Myers, Travis Hunter can have a large role. And at this price, I'll take him every time. Raphael says, just seen that Brian T is wide receiver 1. You see that on Twitter? Let me see. Let me look up. I'm sure that the hope is that he will return to rookie year form and be the wide receiver 1. But there are just so many good options there that you kind of have to call your shot. Oh, I'm on the clock. I'm not going to go McMillan. I would have too much. Okay, I'm going to go Juwan Johnson. I'm done at receiver. You kind of have to call your shot. I think it's Brian Thomas and Parker Washington as the 1-2 for sure in any order that you like. And then it's either going to be Jacoby or Travis Hunter for the 3. And I would bet it's the number 2 overall pick that they traded assets for to play both sides of the ball. That will be the wide receiver 3. Nice quarterback. Yeah, T-Law getting a haircut and Baker Mayfield. Okay. I need another running back. After I make this pick. Jonah Coleman is going to fall 13 spots past ADP. We need a running back. I'll take him if he falls. Okay. I know I already have him in 50% of these drafts, but I can't pass that up. Let me refresh this. All right. Let's take a look. So we are the S tier along with Mav. We have the higher advancement rate. We have Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chase Brown, Devontae Smith, Emeka Egbuka, Bucky Irving, Parker Washington, Trevor Lawrence, Chris Godwin, Brooks, Mayfield, Ferg, Travis Hunter, Juwan Jennings, and Jonah Coleman. Yeah, I like this team a lot. I do. We just got a lot of good value. Let's go look at Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas last year had 2 games above 15 fantasy points. The year before that, though, his rookie year, he won so many people money. He won so many people money. Rafael Berber says Brooks, yeah. I reached for him a little bit. I need a running back there. And then Drew says, did you see the Vikings wide receiver Twitter clip? Jennings looks so slow there. Let me see. Did the Vikings themselves post it? Oh, I saw this one. Let me pull this up right now. Give me a sec. I do need another quarterback. No. Okay. That was a close one. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. So we're done at running back. This technically says I need... another quarterback. Running backs, I'm good with 5. Receivers, I'm good with 7. Tight ends, I need 3 of them. And then Drew says, okay, I pushed Rodgers and got clapped. GG's 2 pit wide receivers for nothing. Yeah, I'm glad that I took Baker when I did. You can technically get away with it in a tournament like this because it's not that large of a field. It's only 376 as opposed to like 6 or 900. But let me see your team. Who did you have? You had Metcalf and Pittman, yeah. To a team that had Mahomes and Stafford and nobody else. Yeah, that's a GG's. Let me find this clip. After this pick, I'll find the clip. Dude, am I gonna go K-Dot in here? I'm gonna take an unstacked quarterback. Oh, Malco. That hurt. Drew said you senses me on X? Okay. Let me see. What the? Am I? Chat, how do I get to my messages? I have to create a passcode? You have to create a passcode. That's insane. All right. Let's see what the Vikings got cooking here. Juwan Jennings was number 14, right? Yeah, there's Jefferson. Yeah, rewind this. Here he goes. No, that's not him. There he is. Yeah, if if Addison or Jefferson goes down, these guys are cooked. These guys are cooked. Thank you for sending that to me. All right, let's see. We need a quarterback and some tight ends here. I don't like Jacoby Brissett here. The guy's not practicing. He's holding out. Jacoby Brissett is holding out. If you have Brissett holding out for your team, just pack it in. Your season's over. Your season is over at that point. But we need one more quarterback and one more tight end. And then we'll be done with this draft. And we'll get into our third draft. If you guys want to get into another draft with us, make sure you guys are ready. We're doing the Frenchie 5. Njoku Stowers. There goes my Eagles bias again. All right, then we need a quarterback. All right, let's get into another one, chat. Frenchie 5, here we go. Last one of the stream. Make sure you guys are ready. Here we go. All right, we're in.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Fuck that guy. Sorry. This says I need a... What are you smoking? I already have 7 receivers. Minx says that backflip was trash. Fuck you, first of all. For the first part of your sentence right there, fuck you, okay? For the second part, he says, but I like how this draft is going. I love you. Are you trying to hurt me? Because if so, you succeeded. 25, show your feet. Let's go. You almost got me there. You almost got me there. I'm not going to do it. If I make it out of this, and you guys don't make it out of this, just know I'm going to talk some smack. All right, chat. Last one of the day. Let's make it a good one. We got pick 10 in here. Let me go back and sync my last one. Oh, no, we're not done yet. Who did we get? Oh, we ended up getting Brissett there. I'll take Brissett in the last round. I 100% take Jacoby Brissett in the last round. All right, I think I only saw Drew in here. Yeah, RB1, pick 8. I would love for one of these receivers to fall to me. McCaffrey goes at 5. Then JSN. Give me one of these receivers. Okay, Taylor goes, we're for sure getting one now. CMC 5, what the fudge? I know. I am a McCaffrey-Taylor doubter this year. Lamb goes. We'll take Justin Jefferson. After seeing this video right here, I'm sold. After seeing this elite route running right here, I'm sold. Where's our boy at? Where's our boy at? Nope, there's Addison. There he is. What? Yeah, I'm sold. All right. Yeah, I am a Taylor McCaffrey hater this year. Maybe you can get away with it in a PPR league, but in a half point, nah. All right, UD with the orange badge. Who you taking? Devon A-Chain? I'll go Chase Brown again. Justin Jefferson, Chase Brown. Who's throwing the ball, though? I think one of the coaches. I can't lie. Let's take a look. Where's the placement? A little leading the receiver. Okay. Behind, that's got to be JJ. Ooh, never mind. That one was leading. That one was Murray. Ooh, hit him right in the bread basket. I don't know. That's a combination of JJ and Murray. I'll let you guys decide. That was a combo. All right, let's sync the last one. Let's see what score we got. Come on, locate me. And here's what we're going to do, chat. I've been thinking about this the entire stream. We're putting money on the Spurs today. We're putting money on the Spurs today. If you guys want to follow, you can follow. Okay, wait, what did I just do? Raphael says, who you taking between those two? Are you talking about between JJ McCarthy and Kyler Murray? If I ever draft JJ McCarthy this year, just unsubscribe for me. Just never watch me again if I ever take JJ McCarthy this year, please. I beg of you. So to answer that question, Kyler Murray. Because we were drafting these players like Kyler Murray is the quarterback. I got the S tier. Finally. I've had a run of just bad teams. Trevor Lawrence with Parker Washington, Travis Hunter. Baker Mayfield paired up with Bucky and Egbuka. Brissett unstacked. Chase Brown, Brooks, Coleman, Kamara. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devontae Smith, Juwan Jennings. Jake Ferg, Eli Stowers, and Greg Dulcich. All right. Is it my turn yet? 2 picks away. After I make these 2 picks, we're going to go make a bet on the Spurs. Chalk, who you going? Luther Burden. There's a good chance that Emeka Egbuka makes it back to us. And I think Rashee Rice will be ready week 1. So I'll go Rice. And then I'm going to get Egbuka on the way back. Uh-oh. None of these guys have taken receivers. There goes Dave Flowers. None of these guys have taken receivers. Please. What does ADP say? Oh, there's a chance Egbuka makes it back to us. There's a chance. One more. We got to dodge one more. Come on. All in a day's work. All right. Chat. I can't take this. -6.5. There's absolutely no way. Like, I'm going to bet $15 to win 6. That's a puppy. That's a puppy, chat. There's no way that they lose this game, right? They're not going down 0-2 to the Knicks. They're just not. Rafa, you asked me to check my phone one more time. You know what, Rafa? I timed you out. I timed you out. Casual Chad. What's up, Chad? Welcome to the stream. Drew says Tampa Bay plays Garrett and McDuffie week 17. Good luck on making more than mint cash with Egbuka. You know what? Maybe Egbuka gets us to the finals, and then the rest of the team wins us the finals. You're taking Spurs spread. Rafael Berber crying face. Maybe Igbuka's the advancement piece. Tuned in to see my first time out. Guy must have been annoying. No. I know Rafael in real life. He's my IRL homie. He was my best man at my wedding, but I wasn't his best man at his wedding. So roast him in the chat for that. He just kept asking me to check my phone. I'm not checking my phone, Rafa. But you, Casual Chad, you must not have been here on Saturday for my drinking stream. We timed. Oh my gosh, everybody was getting timed out. It was lit, literally and figuratively. You're taking the spread. I'll take. You know what, Drew? You convinced me, Drew. You convinced me, Drew. I'll take the spread with you. I'm on the clock. Wait. This is the last good running back at this range. I never take Jadarian Price, but I'll get one of these receivers on the way back. Casual Chat said homies aren't real. That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I almost didn't show up. When they asked if they had any objections, I almost stood up. Joseph says, damn, you weren't his best man. Joseph, you're telling me. You are telling me. I'll go Marv. Oof. That's a big oof. Big oof. That's your BM. Rafa. Guys, get him. Get him, chat. Get him, chat. Should have objected for him not being a homie. Dude. If I had a couple twisted teas in me, that wedding might not have proceeded. He's lucky they didn't have twisted teas in the cooler waiting for me. That wedding might not have proceeded. All right, we got Chase Brown, Jadarian Price. We got Justin Jefferson, Rashee Rice, Emeka Egbuka, and Marvin Harrison. Let's look at Marvin Harrison. I don't take much of him. How many times do I take him, Marv? 4 drafts. I have him stacked twice. Let's look at Marv. Last year, he had 1 game above 20 points and then got injured. This is when Michael Wilson popped off. The year before that, he had 2 games with more than 20 fantasy points. He averaged 10 points a game last year. There's a real chance that he could go up to 14 with Smith, Cooper, and Brown. And I think they're going to have to be throwing the ball a lot. If they have Jacoby Brissett, this is the correct placing for him. If it's Carson Beck, like all these Cardinals players just need to go down so far. We are drafting these guys like Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback. If it's Carson Beck, all of these Cardinals players got to go down at least a round. Okay, we have the liberty now to take who we want here. We have 4 receivers and 2 running backs before round 8, which is what my goal is every time I do a draft. We have the liberty to take whoever we want. Okay. I'm not going to take an unstacked Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to go one of these running backs. I'm going to go one of these running backs. No. Am I? Casual Chat says Harvey. Because I do want Jordan Addison. Oh, and I wanted Patrick Mahomes. I'll go Harvey, though. I feel like I've been behind at running back this entire day, so I'll get ahead. And then I want Addison or Mahomes here. Okay, good. Addison went. In this tournament, you don't need to stack a whole bunch of players like that. It's not a huge field tournament like 600 or 900 finals, so you don't need to. I stacked a lot in the last team. I really did, but you don't need to do that in this tournament. And then I'll go Patrick Mahomes. All right, chat. I'll be right back. I've been drinking a lot of water. Hold it down. Casual Chad, you're in charge. Casual Chad, you are in charge. Hold it down. All right, I'm back. Oh, just in time. Okay. Raphael gets no message read for 3 days. Got it. I'm in. And has to bring a 6-pack as a peace offering for guys' night. Yeah, this Saturday, if I don't get at least a 6-pack, we're timing him out for a couple days. How long can I time someone out for? 24 hours is the max? Oh. I might have to do that 3 times. Okay. We're coming up here. Here's Kyler Murray. I can take him. Where's the Addison team? Addison's here. I have to take Murray. If I want Murray, I have to take him on my next pick. So that's what I'm going to do. I want Murray. I don't want the Addison team to get him. So I'll take Kyler Murray here. Oh, I meant from the phone. He can't chat. No. You're right. You're right. No phone chats. Stack Harvey or Jonah. I will not be doing that. I do not like taking the same running backs from the same teams. I think you're limiting your upside. I don't like doing that. Okay, Kyle Pitts makes it to us. We've been having Kyle Pitts in our queue the entire day and haven't taken him, so we'll take him here. We'll take him here. But yeah, so my thing with taking the same running backs from the same team is, like, unless... So let's pull this up. Prime example is Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet. Both these guys have only had one game with more than... two games with 20 points. 3 games combined with 20 points last year between the two of them. The year before that, 3 games. So, like, they just eat into each other's production so much. And I don't think 14. Let's look at this. So it's 2024, 14. Okay, he popped off because there was no Kenneth Walker. Week 4. You're not getting them both popping off at the same time. You're just not. So every week, if you have 5 running backs, you're going in with technically only 4. So I prefer having running backs from different teams that can both get a ceiling on a week-to-week basis rather than one or the other going off potentially. All right, what's the tools? What's our grade right now? Our grade is the A+. Who has the S? Oh, right here next to us. Chalk Chasing. So we have Jefferson, Chase Brown, Rashee Rice, Mika Ibuka, Jadarian Price, Marvin Harrison, RJ Harvey, Mahomes, Murray, and Pitts. Getting 20 points to the split backfield is kind of crazy. Check another split backfield, Patriots maybe. Patriots last year I think did fairly decent, but the problem is that they're not getting them on the same week. So Ramondre got 20 points week 2, 17, and 18. And Trevion got it not week 2, not week 17. And like the only time it worked out technically was week 18. But they're just not producing the same weeks. And Trevion went off weeks 9, 10, 11 when there was no Ramondre. And then I'll check the Lions from last year as well. It's just so rare and so hard to do where you're going to have both running backs from the same backfield get 20 plus points. All right, who am I going to go here? I'm going to go either Jake Ferg or Tyrone Tracy. I'll go Tyrone Tracy, and then on the way back, I'm going to get one of these receivers. On the way back, I'll get one of these receivers here. Malik Willis goes. Because my next pick, what's my next pick going to be? My next pick is going to be 154. And the tight ends in the 154 range, I think these are fine picks. Like I can get TJ Hawkinson, Juwan Johnson, Chig, Brenton Strange, Sadiq. Yeah, there's a lot of tight ends that go over there. All right. Khalil Shakir goes. I'm going to go Jalen Coker. Mix it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Casual Chat says, I go robust RB, so I cap at 5 usually and sometimes stack 2 potential backfield competitions. Okay, so you go 5 RBs, and what you're saying is that let's say you're taking Gibbs, or so if you're taking Ramondre, you're also taking Trevion. Same. Am I still live? No. Did I go down, chat? Okay. Okay, I went down for a second. That was scary. That was scary. You avoid Trevion, too expensive. Okay, I should be back, though. That was weird. Trevion. I buffered. Yeah, I got a message saying that I disconnected, so I got worried. Trevion is a bad pick if Ramondre is going to still have a large workload. If Trevion can take over as the number 1, I think he's a fine price right there. Because all the people that go in his range, like Chat, I think I went down.
Oh no.
Am I back, chat? Okay. I'm back now. Sorry about that. My internet's acting up, but we should be good now. We should be good now. Okay. A falling Chuba transitioning to Brooks is what I'm trying to target right now. So we took Pacheco in our last round. Give me 1 sec. I could reach for Hawkinson here. I already have a stack. Brenton Strange is my highest ranked tight end. I'm going to go Brenton Strange. Okay. So, let's take a look. Okay. I want to see if I can articulate this correctly, because this is what I'm trying to do. So, week 3 and week 3. So, they actually both popped off in week 3. Okay. That is the first time we've seen 2 players from the same team get more than 20 points each in 1 week. And then after that, nothing. Nothing. 2024. 3, 6, 11. 3, 6, 11. So 1 week. Again, week 3. Where both players pop off in the same week. To max out so what you're doing right now is you are maxing out the floor potential. So you have a higher floor than what other people would have. You're saying that this team has a good rushing offense and that one of these guys is going to do good. So you are maxing out their floor, okay? In one of these large-scale tournaments, and again, this one is not that large. This is a 376-seat final. It's not that large compared to the other tournaments. What I would rather do is, for instance, I would not take Pacheco with Gibbs, okay? If I took Gibbs here, I would not take Pacheco. But let's say Gibbs gets injured, okay? I have all these guys, and Pacheco will take over as the starting running back. So I'm maxing out the ceiling. That's why I prefer going with running backs from different teams. Drew says, what about situations where the starter gets hurt and the backup carries you through the playoffs? So let's say that you take Bijan Robinson, right? You take Bijan Robinson round 1, okay? So instead of Chase Brown, I have Bijan, right? Then I go down here and I take Brian Robinson. So the entire year, I'm taking a 0 on Brian Robinson, right? Bijan gets hurt. I'm taking a 0 at my number 1 spot. My team's most likely dead anyways if my number 1 pick gets injured. And now Brian Robinson is doing, let's say, 75% of the work, okay, that Bijan would have got. That is making sure that your floor is okay. But if you're drafting in Best Ball Mania, you're drafting in the Puppy, the Pomeranian, where it's a $3, $5, $25 buy-in to win $2 million, $100,000, $50,000, you need to max out your ceiling, okay? So now let's say I take Gibbs here, and I take Brian Robinson, and Bijan gets hurt. Give me 1 sec, chat. I need a receiver. I also need a quarterback. Give me Mendoza. Mendoza's fallen 20 picks past ADP. Give me Mendoza. So now that I have Gibbs, my number one pick, who's still going to get 20 plus points a game, and then Isaiah or Brian Robinson, who will give me 15 points a game, I'm maxing out my ceiling. I would have 4 RBs of Chuba and above. Judkins would be my third RB. So you're drafting at least 4 running backs before Chuba. Where does Chuba go? Right here, pick in the 7th round. I'm not telling you that that's wrong by any means. I gotta go receiver here. I'm never taking Tesla. Just give me Stribling again. He's falling so far in this. Oh my gosh, he fell 17 picks past ADP. That is a way to do it. The way that I prefer to draft is I would rather have the ceiling and not draft the 2 running backs from the same team. Drews says, oh wait, Casual Chat says, I wouldn't do that strategy with Gibbs or Bijan. Got it. You're saying in the middle rounds. You're saying in this section right here where we don't know exactly who is the RB1. Got it. Got it. I still would prefer to take a bet that one of them is the RB1 over the other one, just to max out the ceiling potential. And then Drew says, wait. Imagine this. You have Bijan and he's a smash all year. In week 16, Bijan drops 45 and breaks his leg. Now all the other Bijan teams in the final are super dead and you're super live. Okay. So Bijan carries you to the playoffs, right? So you're this team right here, okay? And you also draft Brian Robinson down here. It's very unlikely that somebody will have Bijan and Brian Robinson, so you're unique that way. Okay? So now you have Brian Robinson carrying the workload. But then on this side, these guys still have their number one pick in James Cook, Ashton Genty, Saquon Barkley, Devon Achane. Okay? They could also have Brian Robinson. So you're not getting an edge with Brian Robinson because they also have him, and they have Devon Achane and Ashton Genty. So I would rather pick Brian Robinson if I don't have the starter. Drew is making my eyelid twitch. I will usually have 1 alpha wide receiver and 3 main RBs. So you're going like a hero wide receiver build. Fantasy Dog, welcome to the stream, Fantasy Dog. Welcome. Number 12 like. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for all you guys who have been in the stream, liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. It means a lot. Thank you all. It doesn't look like we'll be doing a 4th draft today. This is the 3rd draft. If we get to 30 likes, I know it's a big ask, but doing 4 drafts when I have work is a lot. But if we get to 30 drafts or 30 likes, we'll do a 4th draft. Drew says, I never do this, just playing devil's advocate, and that's perfectly fine, right? Some people may not fully know this may be their first year, but I like when we talk about things and different strategies, and I maybe not be right all the time, and I would love your guys' input on certain things to open up all our eyes to it. He's saying Bijan was the cutoff piece like Pitts was last year. Yeah. Okay, wait, hold up. I'm on the clock here. I'm not taking a running back. I'm receiver or tight end here. Give me David Njoku. I know it says that it's a bye conflict, but that's okay with me. And then lastly, I'll take a wide receiver. He's saying Bijan was a cutoff piece like Pitts last year. Yeah, if you did not have Pitts last year, you were not advancing. You just weren't making it to rounds 16 or the finals. And then I'll go... I guess give me Tyreek. I don't know. I guess give me Tyreek. The A-Chain teams didn't advance because Bijan dropped 45 and A-Chain had a puny 20, and Genty teams didn't advance because Genty sucks. What did I just read? Hold up. Devil's advocate. Hold up. You're making my brain hurt. The A-Chain teams didn't advance because Bijan dropped 45 and A-Chain had a puny 20. And Genty teams didn't advance because Genty sucks. That is getting real specific. Real specific. So, in order for that team that you're describing to win with Bijan and Brian Robinson, if you need to get that specific and need that small percent chance to happen, I would rather not. But again, to each their own. I've never won a season-long tournament before. I've won a weekend battle royale. So please, draft to your heart's content. And that's the whole point of this stream today, is don't overthink it. Draft the best players. Draft who you feel is the best option there. And feel good about the teams that you're drafting. Fantasy Dog says you missed it. I've been working late all week this week, so the drafts have been a lot earlier. But starting this Sunday, I'll be off work for 44 days because I'm taking the second part of my child bonding leave. So I'll be streaming at different times throughout the days. So hopefully you can get into more of these. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Casual Chat says, I think the wide receivers around 15, 18 are substantially better than the RBs. Yeah. I do like Braylon Allen, Jaden Blue, Malik Davis, Jordan James, all those handcuffed DJ Giddens. But I do also think that the wide receiver range here is better as well. Oh, Brandon Ayuk is still here. All right, everybody. This has been a really fun stream. I'm going to wait for this draft to be done. It's already done. I'm going to sync it up here. We're going to look at the grade that we got, and then we're going to be done for the day. If you missed the stream, go ahead and rewind to the beginning and check it out. And then don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you don't miss out on the starts of these streams. Okay. Is it not done yet? Hold up, chat. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what we graded out as. 3573 again. All right, now let's sync it. All right. And here we go. I'm pretty sure we got at least an A on this team. Yeah, we got the S tier. Back-to-back S tiers. The GOAT. But, all right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Saturday. YouTube doesn't give good notifications. Okay, tomorrow, while you guys are in here, I will be going live the same time, about 1 to 1:30. 1 to 1:30 Pacific time. 1 to 1:30 Pacific time tomorrow. All right, chat. Thank you all. And hope you guys